accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Yeah, I don't like to betray Clover because she willingly didn't vote trusting us.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Sigma has 9 BP?
See? I told you! The bastard's finally showing his true colors.
I'm only doing it because I want to get it out of the way. I'll go back and do the other option after.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting!
I know.
I have misjudged you. I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
I misjudged you before as well. There was nothing I could say. I had chosen betray of my own volition. But had I really? Had I really pressed the button of my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. Perhaps it had been fear? I was scared by the white fluid that had appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I had decided that I had to escape as soon as possible. Damn the consequences. If I got out, then the nightmare would be over. That's all it was, right? A nightmare? It couldn't be real. White blood was insane, impossible. That was when I looked up and saw the others staring at my hand. I quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They moved toward me like wolves closing in for the kill.
Sigma? What was that?
He was cut. It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
Yeah.
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
Not human.
How do you jump to that straight away, Dio? No? What are you saying? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human.
Then explain that white stuff.
I swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You have to believe me.
I'm afraid you're not being very convincing.
Oh, you're one to talk. We can't even see you. You could be a robot. Maybe that's not even a suit. That's just you, robot you.
No, that seems extremely unlikely. However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity. I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
That's what we think as well. They probably just programmed you to think that.
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
I agree.
Looks like there's no other way. Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
Yeah. Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. I didn't have a choice. I spun around and ran for the number 9 door. Of course you did.
No, I don't think so!
Let go. Let go of me. I was no match for all three of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor, pinned. The desperation was only getting stronger, however, and I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. God damn it, you have to let me go. This is all some kind of mistake. A misunderstanding. It's a conspiracy.
So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white? You're a funny guy.
A conspiracy?
Stop trying to get away. It's over.
Get off me! Let me go!
If you won't calm down, then you leave me no choice. I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
No! Don't! What's happening? The first thing I felt when I woke up was the hard pain of a bruise on the way across my neck. Kay must have suffocated me. My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton, and I had to put out a hand to steady myself as I stood up. Where am I? Is this the infirmary? How long have I been out? My foot bumped into something and I looked down to see the injection gun. A glass vial labelled Soparil was still attached to it. The anesthetic, after choking me, they'd made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future. That meant I could have been asleep for a long time. Where is everyone? I glanced around the room. At the very least, they would need me in the room to do the next escape room. It was empty except for me. It took me a moment to realise what was especially odd about that. Even Quark and Alice had disappeared. What the hell was going on? That was when I noticed it. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. Two other very important things were also gone. My bracelet and my left hand. What? For a long moment, I just stared, dumbstruck. What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real. But there it was, a smooth cross-section of my arm where a hand should have been. A thick, white liquid dripped slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. A scream clawed in its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. Then after that, nothing. Game over. Yeah, it looks like a robot, doesn't it? It is just a plain end as well. I thought finding out I was a robot there, something could have happened there. And I can't remember what happened there to end it. It does look like it's ally time for this decision. I was in the crew quarters with Alice and Luna? I think it was Alice and Luna. We'll just fast forward to the...
Hey, it's almost time.
Alice and Fire.
What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do
You're
it.
gonna choose betray, right?
Nope. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away.
30 seconds remain until Amberdeck's game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and rushing and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah, I was. And yeah, I did. That's why I chose Ally. You told me that unless we were sure Alice would choose Ally, we had to vote Betray. That means that if we do know Alice is going to pick Ally, we can too.
So you're sure you know what she voted?
Yeah, I guarantee Alice chose Ally.
How do you know that?
I guess you could say I just know.
You making fun of me?
Maybe. Really? Maybe?
Yo, what's up? Siggy! But no! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock!
Every time he says that, it pops into my head. Let's get ready to rumble!
Ambidex game! Round 1! The results! If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Oh. Damn.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Hey, Alice. What the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose Betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well,
She is right.
an idiot.
But last time you chose Ally for this round. So I was sure you'd... That's why I... No, why?
Wait a minute.
Last time?
Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
So when I betrayed, she must have allied.
I thought you said you were sure. Thanks to you, now our BP is down to 1.
I take it Sigma was the one who made the decision.
Yeah.
Is that so? Well, he must be awfully naive. Who bets on a complete stranger like that?
I agree.
She did tell us to go betray. God damn it. I sent my drawer and stomped away from Alice and Fire. My hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Quark, Dio and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose Ally.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth,
Mr. Dio wanted to pick Betray.
Doesn't surprise me one bit.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick Betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh, Theo, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Of course it's true.
Kidding!
Uh,
I lied. That was a joke.
what?
Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
Yes, he would.
It was a joke?
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
I really surprised you, huh?
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
I doubt Dio was.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do.
Well, the results say differently.
Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
It looked like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Tenryuji, although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another?
Well,
We've heard all this.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenryuji. Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido.
Talking about who could possibly die after this round.
Or maybe everyone?
All 3 of them.
What?
Why?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized.
I see. Phi, Sigma, and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people, so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get...
Already heard all this. Okay, this was the order of rooms we want to go to while we wait for the chromatic doors. Infirmary first.
oh, Sigma.
Alice?
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
Of course. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here.
He's gonna act all innocent because his team voted ally.
There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes.
Of course.
I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
Sure, who doesn't?
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do.
Ah, this is going back to talking about each person's past. What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
Work together?
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
After the second AB game, a year earlier. A desert?
Yes. But that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
We've heard nothing that goes against that, so he may be actually a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn.
Here comes the lie.
What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
His clothes kind of do look like he could be, but in another timeline, we found out that he's lying. A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope, I'm the real deal.
No, you're
I
not.
lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world.
No, you don't. You're a part of a secret organization that believes that the head of it is a guy called Brother who cloned his brother that died, and every one of the clones is named Left. You are one of those clones.
It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader.
And now that all the clones and Brother want to essentially kill everyone else on Earth to make a better Earth, a better humanity type of thing. Thinking if everyone's the same, there can't be any evil kind of thing. It's ridiculous.
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up.
I see. You lost your father too then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops.
No, you didn't. You made your way here and murdered the old lady to take her place in the game.
I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No. I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
I completely agree, Pickles. That leads me to think that we may be a bit older than we're thinking. Because she said you've been working on that for a while then. But in the flashback of where we got gassed, we looked pretty young still, so yeah. Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay, since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
We did find out some of his past.
You still don't believe him?
He grew up in a research facility. His dad was a researcher. Yeah, I do like all their backstories. And until you find out that Dio's a complete liar and that he's a part of that other religion, it's actually a believable backstory. As unlikely as it is. Well, he does lie, because that's not what he is. He doesn't have parents because he's a clone.
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
You think? You know exactly what she is. You're just not saying. What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in an elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you?
Yes, you do. He's also lying about how much he knows.
About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well,